On everybody, you guys already know it is a great day to see you all. My name is Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer at some point when I figure my life out because my life is busy as hell. I had to drive my girlfriend across Canada to Alberta to be with her parents. So I'm still trying to figure out life as we know it. So I work overnight. I go to the gym and then I come out here and hang out with you guys every single day because I'm trying to grow my community super organically and a lot of fun doing it. We just recently passed 3,000 subscribers, so on my next day off, which is coincidentally tomorrow, I will start posting gym content because I believe that people should be inspired, both disabled people and not disabled people. Because I myself am disabled, I have cerebral palsy. Ellie, it is always beautiful to see you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it because it tells YouTube that they need to send this out to other people, and I like hanging out with people. Were you in the live stream yesterday? I feel like you were in the live stream yesterday. Nothing. What's going on, Ellie? No Toes, what's going on? Good to see you as always. So, guys, with another good couple of days of subscribers, I'm going to be donating, looks like about $100 to sick kids. Or about, I want to say 60 bucks to sick kids at the end of the month. Ellie, that's all right. You do not have to be part of every stream. I appreciate you. I remember Kiara was so excited about being the first to the live stream. I'm glad you've been good. That's what you need. Chew. Oh, man. No, you gotta be good. You're too young to have this many problems. Too young to have this many problems. Guys, for anybody new here, for every subscriber I get for the month of August, I'm donating 50 cents a subscriber to sick kids because they helped me when I was a kid, so I'm giving back to them. But I'm also trying to grow my channel. Chaz, man, I'm not. I'm just sleepy. So I work overnight, then I go to the gym, then I hang out here with you guys. So I'm not high. I'm just tired. I literally work overnight. I work 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. every morning. Elaine, what's going on? Good to see you. It is only the 25th, Ellie. There's still days to add to this donation. Troll, man, I'm not queso, but I appreciate you. I wish I was queso. I'd be more popular. Guys, I'm on YouTube and I try to get back as much as I possibly can. You guys can check out community posts and everything else. Ginger, man, I thank you, but I don't personally believe in God or Jesus because I don't personally think that my good attributes should be attributed to one person. Jay, man, I wish I knew where the gold was. Chaz, man, I don't need help, but I appreciate you. Ellie, I was looking for a play on words for the Monday. Bro, I wish I looked like queso, like I said. I'd be more popular. Kiara, what is the bad news? Gig, man, what's going on? The with kind of rhymed with Monday because I had now it's meditative Monday. I do not play Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty is honestly overrated because you're telling me with the last Call of Duty it needed a 100 gig update. Nah, see, that's too many words. That's too many words. Your daughter passed away at 12 p.m. yesterday, Kiara. I'm sorry. There's nothing worse than losing a family member. I know, because when I lost my dad, it was the worst in the world. I can't even imagine what it'd be like to lose a daughter. I hope you're doing okay. Jaros, man, I wish I could say the same, man. I only drink I only drink socially, so I don't know what that's like. King, man, I'm not high. I'm just sleepy. Bro, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I'm not going to waste 200 gigs to download Call of Duty. Jados, man, I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here. Kiara, I'm so sorry. Like I said, if you need anything, please, like, reach out. Like, my Instagram is the exact same thing as YouTube. Like, you can message me there. I'd play Battlefield, man. Battlefield is pretty legit. Gig, man, I'm always good, man. I'm always good. Buried, I'd like to think I'm cool. Wrangle, man, what's going on? Jados, man, I appreciate you. Randall, good to see you. Guys, for anybody new here, every subscriber I get for the month of August is a 50-cent donation to Sick Kids because they helped me when I was a kid. So I want to give back. Lucy, I don't need money, but my beard is up for auction because people like my beard. So if I hit 5,001 Canadian dollars donated through super chats, memberships, whatever else, I am going to shave my beard on a live stream, and all $5,000 is going to a men's exclusive charity. What order do I put on my socks? I don't think that really matters. But I usually start with the left foot because I'm left side dominated. Michael, gee, what's going on, man? Gig, man, I don't personally believe in God or Jesus. Stink, you gotta try better, man. Man, I don't believe in God or Jesus, so it really doesn't matter, but I appreciate you. Kiara, you are always welcome. You know, if you ever need a spot to reach out, please reach out. Because I would rather listen to your story a million times than read your obituary. I have a little drop. I wish I had a little drop of chocolate on my forehead. I would eat it. Ultra Faith, what's going on? Cool username, good to see you. Lucy, man, like I said, if I hit 5,001 Canadian dollars, I'm shaving my beard on a live stream, and it is all going to a men's exclusive charity. Oh man, I don't really care about God or Jesus, honestly. I definitely do not have Nutella on my forehead. Nutella is gross. Gig, man, I still don't believe in God or Jesus. Jados, man, maybe we will, maybe we won't. We're a little over $1,000 right now, so we're technically 20% of the way there. I think it's 20%. Bro, I like a standard ham sandwich. I'm very basic. Putting on your socks doesn't really matter. Kiara, I know you're crying. I bet you're crying. I'm so sorry. Buried, stop, man. I don't have Nutella on my forehead. Nutella is gross. Bro, I'm playing loud on your TV. That's awful. Charter, what's going on, man? Kotak, chill, man. People are allowed to think what they want. I don't know who I support, man. I don't know enough about that to comment, but I appreciate you. Buried, stop. Now you're just being weird. Gig, man. In my personal opinion, God and Jesus do not exist. Who is my favorite Star Wars character? I really don't have one, but I'm going to go with Darth Maul because I thought his face paint was cool. I know your daughter was young, Kiara. Wrong button. I totally pressed the wrong button. Buried, stop. Do you understand? Man, I don't need money. So I have a really good job. So my job pays for everything I need it to. So I don't actually need the money. That's why everything I make off of YouTube, except for the ad revenue, because the ad revenue makes me like $1 a day. The ad revenue goes to me, but everything else goes to charity because I really don't need the money. Ankush, what's going on, man? Hi, Jess. Good to see you. Lucy, come. That's a great invitation. Gig, man. Again, in my personal opinion, God and Jesus do not exist, but I appreciate you. Alcon, I will never read the Quran, man. User, stop being weird, man. Gig, I really don't care, man. I don't believe in God or Jesus. Random, I don't have any advice, man. You should probably go see a doctor. Lucy, I do not live in my car. The car is the perfect place to stream. Keeps me out of the rain, the wind, the snow, and everything else that might get thrown at me. If I really need AC, I got AC. If I really need heat, I got heat. And if anybody wants to be in the stream, they sit over there. If anybody doesn't want to be in the stream, there's no camera in their face. Jado, so I'm always doing good. Life's been a little harder since I had to drive my girlfriend across Ontario, or across Canada to Alberta. And Kush, I'm from Southern Ontario, man. Gig, thanks, man. I can't do other people, maybe tomorrow. Bye. Kara, have the best day, man. AJ, what's going on? Because I personally don't believe in God or Jesus. It doesn't matter why I think it. I just don't believe in God or Jesus. JMD, man, thank you. Man, nothing triggers me, man. I don't like pickles, so no. Lucy, you can definitely donate via super chats, but I don't actually need money. So, Mr. Green, I am not. So I work overnight, and then I go to the gym. So I start work at 10 p.m. and then I work until 8 a.m. and then I go to the gym and then I hang out here with you guys. Gig, man, in my opinion, God and Jesus do not exist, but I appreciate you. Unbelief isn't ignorance. Trying to force somebody to believe is ignorance. Lucy, I do not show my house because A, I don't care to be doxxed, and my mom doesn't want to be part of the streams. User, stop, man. The chat's for everybody. Gig, man. There doesn't need to be a fear of God. Because in my opinion, God and Jesus don't exist. Ergo, hell doesn't exist. Danny, what's going on, man? I love how you talk. Expect that. Well, user, man, it's not appropriate. The chat's for everybody. J, man, like I said, I personally don't believe in God or Jesus, but I... Man, so this is where I get a little hypocritical, okay? I don't care what happens when you die. The only thing I care about is that my dad, because my dad passed away last year, July 10th last year, he passed away, right? That's the only thing I care about. I care that my dad is up there catching the biggest fish, because that's what he deserves. No, see, because you're spreading your truth. It's not the truth. Man, again, I'm never going to read the Quran. It's not ignorance, man, because you're only spreading your truth. You were never alive when Jesus existed, so you don't know the truth. It's not the truth. It's an objective truth because you weren't alive when Jesus was around, so you don't actually know he existed. No, man, I don't look like anybody, but I appreciate you. No, because you can't say that though, because you don't know that he existed. You weren't around back then, guys. It's objective truth. Maxwell, nobody can even see your comment, man, so you waste your time. Jay, you were never around, man. Gig, you were never around during the birth of Jesus. You don't even know he exists. Dog, man, out you go. Enjoy another time out, man. Kim, what's going on? Janos, man, it's not even about having no parents because my mom still exists. My mom's still around. I live with my mom. I have to take care of my mom. That's why I didn't move with my girlfriend. We had to move my girlfriend across Canada because she had the chance of a lifetime to get her life on track. But I stayed here to take care of my mom because taking care of my mom is important. Machiavelli, thank you. I don't know, man. Can you tell me if Alexander the Great was real? Were you around then? Again, it's all objective truth, man. Okay, well, I'm glad nothing's going on, man. Sometimes Sometimes having nothing going on is okay. Daniel, man, I personally don't believe in God or Jesus, but thank you. I don't believe in any religion. They're just. But again, Gig, were you around when Julius Caesar existed? How do you know? Ah, man, don't do that. That's a little weird. I've heard I've got Viking vibes, man. I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to grow my hair to donate it to cancer. Man, I'm gonna butcher your name. The Harmandro. What's going on? Robert, man, settle down with those comments. So tell me, just everything appeared and people just appear and start leaving. Man, I don't have to choose to believe in anything. To believe in one thing is closed-minded. Reluctant gamer, what's going on? That's what I'm saying though. Like, I couldn't leave my mom when we had to take my girlfriend across the country, and it was one of the hardest things I got to do. But I got to take care of my mom. We haven't officially decided because, so the problem is I work overnight, so I start at 10 p.m. and I finish at 8 a.m. And the reason that we had to accept this offer is because she has a nonverbal, fully autistic child. So she got her hands full with that. Plus, she's now got a full-time job because her parents look after the kid. So we haven't officially decided. We know we love each other dearly, and that will never change. She is a one-of-a-kind woman. I will never find anybody like her. Jay, man, I heard you the first time. You don't need to spam, bro. Chill. Chill. Nah, man. See, don't quote Bible verses because it's gonna do you no good. I've never read the Bible. I've never read the Bible. I will never read the Bible because the Bible is a one-sided opinion. It's a one-sided story. Jados, I can tell you're lying, man. I haven't done YouTube for years. My girlfriend does not believe. Nah, man. Don't pray for me. I appreciate the comment. I do. But don't pray for me because it's not going to go as far as you think. You need to find somebody who believes in God or Jesus, and you need to take that prayer to their stream. Not because I want you to leave, but because it's going to go so much farther and you're not wasting your time. Akim, don't donate money you don't have, man. Jados, I love you too. But it's not the truth, man. I'm not triggered. I'm not triggered. You need to understand that you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Vicky, what's going on? Uncle Tony, I'm 31. Skip out to welcome, man. Do you think before society government system program there was a worship of the divine covenant super being and then we were split? It's hard to say. I was never around during that time. The religious type seek you guys, it would be booming. Skip tube, I'm good. I don't waste time. Leland, stop, man. I will time you out and you'll never come back. Riles, man, I'm going to leave that comment hidden because people still deserve respect. I have no idea what I'm having for dinner. Akim, of course I still remember you. We are apparently talking about life because people will not let me refuse that there's no such thing in God or Jesus, my opinion. Man, you will never save me because I will not believe in God or Jesus. But you can't tell me I'm wrong, bro. That's objective truth. My objective truth is that God or Jesus don't exist. You've had so many encounters because you're doing stupid things with your life. If the only time we ever see God or Jesus is when we die, that means you're doing stupid things with your life. Man, he can judge me all he wants, he's going to be wrong. Guys, I hate to tell you how it actually works. My parents had sex, and that's why I'm here. It has nothing to do with God. And you are truly a fool because you only believe in one objective truth. Ryers, man, I'm still going to keep your comment hidden because you got to be a little more respectful than that. I still respect these guys, but they're just objectively wrong. See, as gross as that is to think, man, my mom gave my dad the boner. I do control myself, guys. All the good I do is because I do it. All the bad I do is because I do it. It has nothing to do with God or Jesus. It has nothing to do with believing in some self-righteous, phony baloney path. But I would still sit across the table. Man, somebody has to. My dad passed away last year, so show me a hint that God is real. Because you can't tell me that God is real without using the word God. Ah, man, I thought I was going to have a normal stream. See, but Gig, the only way I'm going to find out is when I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. The crazy part is that they believe. The crazy part is that they believe all the bad is your fault and all the. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it is. Nee, man, chill. I respect. Man, that's what I'm saying. I still respect the people that tell me that God and Jesus is real. Hey, Riles, man, chill. Chill. I'm not out here saying it's brainwashing or anything. But see, you can't tell me why God is real without using the word God. The reason we have wind is because of the Coriolis effect, because the Earth spins, bro. Corio, it's okay. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Daniel, man, I don't believe God loves me because if he did, he wouldn't make me disabled. HB, I'm not stoned, man. I work overnight, so I work 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., and then I go to the gym, so I'm just exhausted. Ellie, it's never going to happen, man. The people that are self-righteous about God and Jesus will never stop talking about it. I don't believe in him, Daniel. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Jaros, I know you're here, man. But how do you know it's a mistake? Gig. How do you literally know it's a mistake? You plan on becoming Canadian. Welcome. Kelly, shop something. Jardos, I know you're listening. Noah and Nathan. My name is Handicap Superman. Technically, my name is Graham, but the channel name is Handicap Superman because I am actually disabled. I have cerebral palsy, a man-made condition that's technically mental, but manifests as physical. And in most iterations of comic books, Superman is a symbol of hope, which is what I'm trying to be, which is what I'm trying to do with this channel. Nee, man, I'm hanging out like I always do. Proud by Zeto, man. It's true. Callie, you can ask me whatever you want. Holy, I just got 1.5 million comments to keep reading. Because I read every single comment. It's not victim mentality, man. I don't believe in God or Jesus because there's... In my mind, like, why do I need to believe in God or Jesus? The good I do is the good I do, not because of him. The bad I do is the bad I do, not because of him. I have no idea what you're trying to ask me, but absolutely not. I don't need one. No, I know I already answered this, but I read every single comment, so I am disabled because I have cerebral palsy. How can you explain magnets without Jesus? It is self-righteous, man. Every person that dedicatedly believes in God or Jesus refused to let me not believe in God and Jesus. If you truly believed in God or Jesus, you would just let it happen, man. People are allowed not to believe. No, there isn't literally millions and millions of hints, man. That's what I'm saying. People that are die-hearted God and Jesus fans literally attest all the good to God and Jesus. What is my favorite fruit? A nice cold apple out of the fridge. Nee, man, you know nothing. And again, don't comment stuff like that. Callie, whatever you're doing, stop. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Every individual should be able to believe in what they want without being ridiculed. Callie, what are you doing? I can see you, but what are you doing? Like, stop it. But you weren't instructed, man. Nobody instructed you to correct me. Because the problem is you're not correcting me. You're not doing anything. You're wasting your time. You will never correct me to the point where I believe in God or Jesus. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Silly, man. That's not an appropriate question. I'm going to butcher that name. I'm so sorry. Farhazi? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but see, in my opinion, God and Jesus aren't real. So what's the difference? Gig, you're never gonna scare me, man. Like you you believe in God so much that you're terrified to live. Man, it doesn't matter. Don't make comments towards the other people in my chat. No, no, no. See, it's what made you scared to live. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you. Ellie, absolutely not. They'll never chill out. They're never gonna stop, but it's okay because comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Tony, you heard me, man, but chill out with the swearing. Your comments will never get seen that way because I'm the only one that sees those comments. Oh, gig, man. Look at you getting so angry because you'll never change my opinion. Yeah, man, what's going on? I don't know. Reluctant Gamer was the only normal one here. Eat, what's going on? Tony, joke's on you, man. I can't even stand. So chill. Because the car is the best place to stream. Keeps me out of the rain, the wind, the snow, and everything else. But it's not false. Again, gig, what you're trying to say is an objective truth. In your objective opinion, it's true. In my objective opinion, I don't believe in God or Jesus, so what's the difference? Ellie, stop. No, the car is just the best place to stream. Keeps me out of the rain, the wind, the snow, everything else. It's comfortable. I got AC if I need AC. I got heat if I need heat. And if somebody wants to be in the stream, they sit over here. If they don't want to be in the stream, they don't sit anywhere. Sapaltu, man, it's not false, though. God made you afraid to live because now you're afraid to do anything that might have a negative recourse because you're going to end up in hell. I don't smoke anything, man. Scott, man, if you lived close enough and you sat in the seat, sure could. Ellie, it's all random chance, man. Do you know how many live streams there actually are? There's like maybe 10 actual live streams. Like, have you ever noticed if you scroll through live streams, they just start repeating? It's because live streams are just random. Ah, JR, man, it's not that serious. That's what I'm saying. You're just believe in what you believe in and leave other people alone. I've never read the Bible. I will never read the Bible because it's a waste of time. Again, everything you're saying is your objective truth. You weren't around when God or Jesus were around, so you don't know they actually existed. You're believing blindly in a Bible. So again, you're getting so angry over nothing, my friend. See, I don't believe in the devil either. Because if I don't believe in God or Jesus, why am I going to believe in the devil? That's a waste of time. Bro, thank you. Because all the money, I mean, it ended up being like 40 cents Canadian, but all the money goes to charity. So thank you very much. I appreciate it dearly. But you haven't lived with him though, because if Jesus wasn't a, if objectively speaking Jesus was a real person, he'd be dead by now. So you're objectively lying to me. Oh, I definitely don't think we're alone in the universe. I believe in aliens. I think that's cool. You are being self-righteous because no. See, you fall short in nature. No, because Jesus is not God. So right now, it's all going to a men's exclusive charity because men's health as well as mental health does not get talked about enough. You look like Logan Paul. No. I don't look like Logan Paul. Thank you though. That's what I'm saying. There has to be life in the universe. Aliens exist. No. See, you, you only fall short if you let yourself fall short. No, because I don't have to read a Bible to know that Jesus isn't God. Because I get told all the time when I tell people that I don't believe in God or Jesus, that God and Jesus are not the same people. Jesus is the Son of God. So for you to say that Jesus is God, now you're lying. So you're spreading your objective truth as a lie. Man, you're probably not the only Muslim here, but everybody's welcome. So it doesn't matter regardless of religion. No, we don't. We only fall short when we let ourselves fall short, man. And the fact that you've fallen short means that you're either unemployed or you hate your job. So I'm sorry about that, but there's no reason to try and convince me God and Jesus exist because, in my opinion, they do not. And you just you think you literally think by keep going that you're going to change my mind. You were never going to change my mind. Do I need to lie? No. So no. And yet you still keep going, gig, because you must hate your life, man. You must be in a dead end job somewhere, or you must be a dead end musician. And that's where you're falling short, and it really bothers you. Oh, see, see, this is what I don't accept. Now you're hating on other religions. No, you can talk to me all you want, but don't talk to them. No, see, you fall short because you hate your life. Because, like I said, you're either some failing musician, or you failed, Or maybe you're doing great as a musician, but then you're falling short in a relationship because you're a terrible person. Who knows, man? Because you have no pride. There's a difference, man. Oh, it's not false accusations. It's my objective truth. Just like you're objectively trying to tell me that God is real. Oh, it's not an argument. It's a debate, and comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. No, no, see, but you didn't do it because it's an objective truth. Again, you're trying to tell me an objective truth when you have no proof. No, no, see, that's not a truth. That's an objective truth. Because again, you're sharing your objective truth, which I'm fine with. Knee man, I'll time you out. Stop being offensive. Bro, you can literally cut yourself and see your internal organs. That's a dumb argument. You can literally feel the air. Again, that's a dumb argument. And again, we've been to space. So again, a dumb argument, bro. Your objective truth is an objective truth. But you can't though. He will never actually touch you, and if he actually touches you, you need to go to the police, honestly. What's going on, man? Nah, man. See, this is my channel, so you watch your objective truth. Well, you've been to space. Well, the International Space Station is literally around, bro. T man, just settle down. Just settle down. But you don't know what you know either. You're using an objective truth. Bro, the fact that you need to be healed means you've gone down the wrong path. Nick, man, don't hate on him. Don't hate on him. We're allowed to debate. If he gets too much, I'll time him out. Man, I know who you are. I know who everybody is. Nah, man, I don't say what people want me to say. I mean, it's entirely possible we live in a simulation. Who knows? I'm watching this on my iPhone Nano Wuff. Man, that sounds like a brilliant life. Oh, they're all having a wonderful day. Means you need to work on your life. I didn't say I was perfect. I'm literally disabled, so my body isn't even perfect, man. Why do I need to think I'm perfect? There's no wrong path, man. Everybody has their own path. You got to carve your own. But see, Jesus isn't God. Jesus and God are literally two different people according to the rest of you guys. Asian, what's going on, man? Actually, you know, I don't like that. What's going on, Con? That's better. Farzi, I'll never make you a moderator, man. But it's not a contradiction, because I get told all the time when I don't believe in God or Jesus that they're not the same person. But you're telling me they are the same person, so now you're contradicting everybody else that tells me they're not. Nah, see, Gig, man, you can talk to me all you want, but don't tell other people that their religion is irrelevant, because I will quit. I will hide you right now. Because you can talk to me all you want, but as soon as you start commenting on other people and putting other people down, I'll time you it right now. Yeah, but you're being a false teacher right now by using your objective truth rather than tell me the truth. You're not telling me a truth. You're not showing me evidence of the truth. You're telling me there's a truth. I'm not upset by the truth. I'm upset. You're using an objective truth. You're not using the truth. Absolutely, you can. I love being pushed around in the wheelchair. It's so much fun. It's better than pushing myself. That's what I'm saying. TLP, man. What's going on? David, man, I appreciate the compliment, but Skip, man, chill out. Don't put other people down. I'll time you it as well. Nah, man, don't tell people their comments are irrelevant. This is what I'm telling you, because right now you're spreading false information by telling you a false truth. Man, that's all right. I like spending the day with people too. What's going on, Chronic? No, gig. Stop, man. You're using an objective truth to try to get your point across, and it's not going to work. You're never going to convince me that God or Jesus are real. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. Because I have pride in myself, whereas you have pride in somebody else. It's not the truth. It's an objective truth. You keep using the word the truth. You're trying to, though. You're trying to convince me with your objective truth. Man, God will never find me because I don't believe in him. Pop Shock, what's going on, man? Skip, man, stop putting other people down. That's what I'm saying, man. Using objective truth to try to force people into believe what you want doesn't make people believe what you want. I heard Death Wish coffee is really good. Man, it's not my loss, because I live my life every day the way I want to, because I believe in my good actions and my bad ones. Should have waved, man. I'm in Southern Ontario, so I'm from Canada. Come on, man, it's never gonna work. Jeremy, I believe in nothing, man. Oh, I'm not lost, man. I've seen the truth. Because everybody that's a diehard religious believer tells me that I'm wrong instead of accepting me like I accept you guys. That's what I'm saying. I accept the fact that people believe in God and Jesus. I would sit across the table from you. I would shake your hand. But you can't tell me I'm wrong, though, because you're using an objective truth. You weren't around when God or Jesus was around, or supposedly around. I'm not lost, though. You're not using the truth. You're using an objective truth, and you're getting mad about it, which is funny. Dave, man, and I appreciate you, because people don't need to be forced in a religion. As you should. You should believe in yourself. Nah, man, see, kiddo, man, chill. Let people believe in what they want to believe in. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no need to judge people because they believe in something you don't. Just don't try to use objective truth to try to convince me. That's what I'm saying. Do good, be good. We can debate about it all day as long as you remain respectful. By telling me I'm lost, it's not respectful. So right off the bat, all your argument goes out the window as soon as you stop being respectful about the debate. No, nothing will convince me Jesus existed, man. You keep trying to convince me with your objective truth, and it's not going to work. But that's okay, because I still respect you. Brian, thank you. Yeah, probably. No, because it's objective. I am handicapped. I have cerebral palsy. See, now you're just spiraling out of control there, gig. Chill out, man. Guys, it's all going to charity anyways. Man, I love everybody. It doesn't matter if they're gay, bi, lesbian. It doesn't matter. Love is love. Okay, so if he existed as a person, fine. Doesn't mean that his righteous powers existed. The respectful approach is realizing religion is for kiddo, stop, man. Now you're borderline disrespectful. But you are being dumb by using your objective truth to try to convince me he exists. He doesn't exist. In my opinion, he doesn't exist. What do you mean? What do you classify? It's like it's like if you help an old lady across the street. That is not classified as good. That is objectively good. It makes sense though. He keeps saying it's the truth. It's not the truth because it's not my truth. So that makes it subjective. It's all going to charity, man. I have a really good job and I don't actually need the money. So like anything donated through YouTube is all going to charity. See, that's not true. But there's no eyewitness accounts that God exists. You don't see him until you're dead. So how can there be eyewitness accounts if people are dead? See, but there isn't one truth though. I work as an overnight manager. Kiddo, man, stop. Like I said, you're borderline on disrespectful. But he wouldn't though. That's what I'm saying. You're wasting your time because you're never going to correct me. You are literally wasting your time and building my watch hours, which I appreciate. But it's not. There's not one truth, guys. There's not one truth to everything. Sure, they can. Everybody can have their own objective good. That's literally how the world exists. Instead of telling people what you believe, you should ask them but that's the truth though. You should always be asking people what you can do for them. You should always be trying to give back. You should always be trying to give more than you have. But there isn't one truth though. That's your objective truth gig. Now you're just spiraling out of control and it's kind of funny because I imagine you sitting there smashing your keyboard. Yeah, but there's no eyewitness accounts because if you only see God when you're dead, then how can it be eyewitness? But that's what I'm saying though. Just do good and be good. What's the difference? I will never read the Quran. Oh, hold on. I gotta respond to this message. Fuzzy, man, you. No, no, no. See, Will, now you can leave, man. Don't hate on other people. No, no, Simp. Now you can leave too. Don't hate on other people. You can talk to me, but not to other people. But they could. You could sin and the sin not be that bad, but you could do so much better, and it could. Nah, nah, man. If you believe you fall short, that's because you've fallen short as an individual. I'm from Canada, man. I'm not from a state. It doesn't have to cancel the bad. It can outweigh the bad. That's not true though. You can do more good than bad, and it'll outweigh the bad. Why would I? Okay, why would I own a cat? They're not very good pets. Because it's an objective truth. Oh, sorry, I gotta. I fucking work. I'm off today. Tomorrow, dentist till 9:15. Then I fucking work. I close Friday, so I'm free in the morning. I can meet you Friday morning, bright and early. Man, if like I said, if you fall short, it's because you let yourself fall short. For Who's Man, stop. But Dave, how? So how can you say that person's bad? That's because you should never own two cats. Man, cats are awful pets. Like half the time they don't want to be touched. The other half the time, sometimes they want too much affection. Other times they bite you. Like cats are awful pets. Get a dog, man. They're faithful. You can teach a dog like a million tricks. But see, that's okay. But that's okay. Because cats can learn, but like dogs are just superior pets. No, cats are just dumb pets. See, rabbits are okay. I had a rabbit for a bit. It wasn't my ideal pet, but like rabbits are kind of cool. Tori, what's going on? I'm from Canada, and I'm always having a great day. See, people don't need to be perfect though. People just need to be better than they were yesterday. No, but that's because there are topics that I don't want to talk about because I like my live streams. So, but objectively, so David, so if say somebody kidnaps, if say you had a daughter, right? Say some dude kidnaps your daughter. You wouldn't go to the ends of the earth to try to get your daughter back? There's no right or wrong pet. But again, cats are just dumb. You always go with the second option because if you have to think about the first one, it was never the right option. See, that's clever. I'll give that cat credit. That's a clever cat. Man, we don't need to be perfect. We just need to be good, decent people. You don't. By that point it's almost too late. No. So if you have to think about your first option, it wasn't the right choice. So then you should choose the second option always. It's kind of like if you have to think about something, if you have to think about it, then the answer is always yes. You can absolutely feel my beard. But the beard is up for donation. So if I hit 5,001 Canadian dollars donated, whether it's through memberships, through super chat, whatever, it's all going to charity, and I'm shaving my beard on a live stream. Human, I am. I actually I have cerebral palsy. Yes, I have cerebral palsy, which is a man-made condition that's technically mental but manifests as physical. So for those who don't know, the human birth is 39, sometimes 40 weeks. No. I appreciate the compliment, man, but that comment's gonna go so farther to other people. I personally don't believe in God or Jesus, but I appreciate the compliment or the comment because the fact that you took your time out of your day to write it. Yeah, so dogs are women and cats are men. Oh, that's easy. So, I was actually getting to that. So, the human birth, right? The human birth is 39 to 40 weeks. I was born at 29 weeks. So, being born at 29 weeks, it was always my dad's favorite story to tell me when he was alive that I used to fit in the palm of his hand. So, excuse me, I have the hiccups now. I was a super preemie, right? But the doctor, when I was being born, because I popped 10 weeks early, he was like, he could be born with a small throat, possibly die. Cool, whatever. He goes, so we're going to leave him in you a little longer. But in doing so, my brain didn't fully develop. So that's why it's a mental condition. Because my fine motor skill, like even if you look at my hands, unless I actually force my hands open, they're never straight. Because my fine motor skills and stuff are shot. Man, you don't need to spam. I get to every single comment. Relax. I'm from Southern Ontario, so I'm from Canada. Ash, man, I don't know what you just said, but chill. Steven, what's going on? Nah, man, that's physically possible. You, man, I personally just don't believe in God or Jesus because why should you let your good actions be defined by one person? Why should you let your bad actions be defined by the fact that you're going to spend eternal damnation? Bro, you just be a good person, do good things. There doesn't need to be a reason behind it. So to believe in one what if I said I believed in every single God and I just don't, when you say God, I'm not going to pick one. What if I just believed in everything that existed? What if I believed in aliens? What if I believed in every single religion to exist? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Lou. 29 weeks is way too early, and that a lot of the times is how cerebral palsy happens. There was actually a class action lawsuit for against doctors against cerebral palsy. But how wouldn't it make sense? You can't tell me that there's only one God when there's what, like 80 different religions? That's not physically possible. There can't be one God to be 80 different religions. But to say other religions are wrong is also wrong. Just do good. Just don't put you don't put your faith, don't put the reason you're doing good in a single person. Just do good. The Big Bang literally happened because it was a collision of two stars. There doesn't have to be a reason. There's literally scientific evidence that the Big Bang happened. But again, everybody that believes in God or Jesus is going to say that God did it. But so then here's my question to you. That's what I'm saying. There's no wrong answer. But people that tell you you're wrong are the wrong. But no, you don't even need to keep it to yourself. You just need to not force it upon people. But Hugh, let me ask you this question then. If it took God 7 days to create Earth and everything else, if he's all powerful, if he can do whatever he wants, why do you take the lazy way out? Why do you take the lazy way out and take 7 days? If he can do it all in one day on the snap of a finger, why didn't he do it in one day and then take a 6-day vacation? No, that's not the reason. I don't believe in God or Jesus, man. Oh, I do remember. I timed you out, though. I didn't ban you. I could ban you. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what people... That's not a very trivial question. You just asked me why I don't believe in God and then tell me I'm wrong for not believing. So if he could have done everything in the snap of a finger, if he could have done everything in one day, why do he take 7 days to do it? Thank you. The beard is up for donation though, because if I hit 5,000, if I have 5,001 Canadian dollars donated between June 21st and December 15th, then I'm donating the $5,000 to a men's exclusive charity, and I'm shaving my beard on a live stream. So the beard is totally up for donation. If I don't hit the $5,000, I'm still donating all the money. Hardball, what's going on? Yeah, but see, if he's all powerful and can do whatever he wants at the snap of a finger, why did he want to take his time? Yes, but it does though, because if he's all powerful, why did he take 7 days? So, Sharsh, this is where I get a little hypocritical, but only because of my dad. My dad passed away on July 10th of last year. I hope that my dad right now is catching the biggest fish, wherever he might end up. I hope he doesn't know that he's dead and he's literally catching fish, man. That's what I hope. I don't care. I don't care what happens to me. I do not care. If I rot in the ground for the rest of my life and have no idea that I'm rotting, I don't care. But I hope, and my dad deserves that. Yeah, but why would he want to? Why wouldn't you just do everything in one day and then take a 6-day vacation? Scotty, I love everybody, man. People are people. I don't say what people want me to say, but hello to your friend. But it's not trivial though, because if he could have done it all in one day, why not do it all in one day and then take a 6-day vacation? He doesn't have to listen to me because I don't believe in him, so it doesn't matter if he listens to me or not. Sorry, man, chill. What's going on? Why can't he do it in one? You can't answer that question either. Because you say because he wants to. That's not an answer to a question. We should always be thinking of our mom and dads. No, it's not important to his existence. It's important to his power. Because if he had to take 7 days to do it, he's not all powerful. Yeah, but why couldn't he give the other 6 days to us? Sorry, thank you. For every new subscriber for the month of August, 50 cents is going to sick kids because they helped me out when I was a kid. So now I want to give back to them. So for every new subscriber for the month of August, I am donating to sick kids. I can't tell you about demons, man, because I don't believe in demons either. Joe, man, I ban people for being disrespectful. I literally just hid 2 people today for being disrespectful against other religions. Gig could have gone on all day, and he was being respectful towards other religions up till the end there. Sorry, man, I love you too because I love people. It's all right. Give a kid a bike and say it actually won't like it doesn't count like that, man. I appreciate the thought. Trust me, I appreciate the thought of people trying to like get me to spend money, but it doesn't work like that. It would just say that I got a new subscriber. Who doesn't believe in Superman? But because Superman is a symbol of hope, man. Eric, what's going on? Sensitive, man. That's not an appropriate question. It's actually I like a good spirited debate, man. A good spirited debate's a way to make people feel heard. Sensitive, man. I'm glad you found that high button. I know it pops up there. Dahmer, chill out, man. Evil Human, what's going on, man? Eric, not much for me either, man. I figured I'd get in a nice early morning stream so I can go home and take a nap before having to take my mom to work. But Hugh, the same question can literally be reversed to you. If he can do it in one day, why not do it in one day and take 7 days off? Superman is a comic book character, not an actor. The actor who plays Superman tries to embody the character that was brought to life in the comic book pages. Mine, stop talking like that, man. But it should be a question, though. It should be a question. It's not a trivial question. See, you say you're having a debate, but then you call my question trivial. But you can't answer it either. Because he wanted to take his time is not an answer. But it's not an issue of authority because he has no authority because he has no authority over me. Thanks, Hondo. I appreciate it. Aw, man, I'm not Hagrid. I wish I was that cool, but I'm not that cool. But it does because if he couldn't do it in one day, he's not all powerful. Hey, man, I don't know because I don't believe in God or Jesus, but frankly, I mean, it does kind of feel wrong to refer to him to say it like to him because I honestly If I believed in God, I feel like he would be genderless, like you're trying to say there. Nah, man, you're talking in tongues, bro. Settle down. But then what's the point in believing? Well, then what's the point in believing in somebody that's not all powerful? That is literally how life works. You literally have to choose your partner to have authority over creation. Laser Lion, always good to see you because I love your screen name. I have no idea who that is, but I'm definitely not him. Yeah, when I'm dead and it's irrelevant, bro, it doesn't matter. But then, if he could do it in one day, why not do it in one day and take 6 days off? You said I don't have the power over my own creation, but I do, because I get to pick the person that I choose to lay with. I get to choose the person that I choose to be in a relationship with. But he's not an infinite being. GD, man, don't. Those are awful people. But again, if he could do it in one day, why not do it in one day? He decided to take 7 days, and nobody can tell me what, because he wanted to isn't an answer. It's not an answer. Because he wanted to is not an answer. I actually have a really good job, man. But you say that every time, so you fail to listen. So maybe clean those ears out and listen once in a while. Because you're meant to bench chaos, but you literally don't even cause chaos. I'm ignoring you because you're speaking in tongues, bro. But you don't know if it does or not. Because what if God's time does equate to our time? So what if his 7 days is the same as our 7 days? Because, in my opinion, God didn't create me, so what's the difference? But see, again, meant to be chaos. If you actually listen, man, I have a job. Blue Haze, man, I never told you my age, so you're wrong. But see, now you just lost my respect, man, because we were debating, and now you just said my opinion is crazy. So that right there ruins the debate. So you're free to go at any time, man. I'm not here for arguments, man. I'm here for a spirited debate. But the problem is people that believe in God and Jesus don't debate me. They just tell me I'm wrong. It's not a freedom of speech, man, because you're telling me I'm wrong. My parents having sex created me. And if you believe otherwise, then boy, oh boy, you need to go back to sex education. I do play a gaming console, actually. I just bought a 75-inch TV because I needed to fill the space in the spare bedroom that I now have. You can. John, the answer's still the same. Their parents having sex created them. Carly, I'm sure my mom wishes I was probably created by mistake. But see, you haven't learned it all either, so your statement still holds true for you. I'm here because my parents had sex. Meant to be, man. I've already told people my job, but you've been here before. You just don't listen. Because that's literally how it works. And Joe, man, I respect you. I respect everybody. Probably. Alan, if you are a pastor, that's kind of a good thought, actually. I'm not mad, man. You guys will never make me mad because you're never going to change my opinion. I don't think Superman is real. I think it's dumb not to believe in the hope that Superman provides, just like you guys believe in the hope that God provides. I just don't believe in God. Of course, man, the human brain allows you to read stuff like that as long as the first letter and the last letter are in the right spots. Billy, I must admit, I like the way you spelled YouTuber. Nah, man. I will never believe in God and Jesus, but thank you very much for at least the spirited debate. Ellie, it's been longer than 30 minutes. Andrea, welcome. I believe in you because you're a person, man. What does that have to do with anything? Noski, I don't believe in God or Jesus, man, but I respect the fact you're here. No, Ellie, stop. Putting people flat down like that, because again, they, but you don't know God, man. Man, you don't need to feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for you for believing in him. You don't need to feel sorry for me for not believing in him. Man, it's not time to cut yet. Well, I came into existence because my parents had sex, and that's an awful thought. But every time somebody asks me that, it has to make me. You'll never make me a believer, man, ever. Joe, man, and I still respect it. Oh, Michael, man, I've said it like 4 or 5 times. The watch hours on this stream are going crazy. God may not be real, but that doesn't mean other Man, chill. Jodos, you back, man. Meant to be. You're so angry, man. It's not healthy for life to be this angry, bro. Man, that's a healthy way to look at it. Maybe there are gods, but they're not going to give a shit about what we do. So apparently I was abducted last night, woke up this morning completely unharmed. Bro, stop. Hugh, I couldn't agree with you more, man. I could not agree with you more. Don't cut your hand with a potato peeler. So, this is gonna be hard to believe, but my favorite or my favorite comic book character is Deadpool. No, so the reason that the channel is called Handicap Superman. All right, mine. Now you're starting to speak like you're God, man. You need to leave. I would never, I would never allow something as disrespectful as that. Joshua, man, you know what? I don't even say I don't encourage donations anymore. If you guys want to donate, it all goes to charity. And if I hit 5,001 Canadian dollars, I'm shaving my beard. Gig, man, of course. We're still people, man. You're still an individual. I still love Joseph. Stop, man. Guys, just be let, let me crack this seal one more time, okay? Just because I don't believe in God or Jesus, right? Doesn't mean I'm not a good person. My dad truly believed if you could help somebody, you should help somebody. So let me tell you guys a story because there's clearly lots of new people here. So I want to share this, right? So I want to share this story, right? My dad passed away on July 10th last year. We only did his wake back in March. So I always tell people that I started the channel for the wrong reason because I did. I started this channel for the absolute wrong wrong reason. Don't start, man. No, don't start, Gig, man. In my opinion, God and Jesus don't exist. We already established that. Doesn't matter what. If somebody has said God's a delusion, I'll time them out. I will, and if it's inappropriate, I'll time them out. I don't need to find meaning in my life. My life has meaning. The people in my life give it meaning. Always believe in Deadpool. That's Frank, is always believe in Deadpool. That's what I'm saying. So I started my YouTube channel for the wrong reasons. I started it because my buddy who's also disabled started posting content. It was trash. It was garbage. He was he was posting stuff that had absolutely no relevance to being disabled. He was posting stuff that was just garbage because he was just trying to get views. So I started posting shorts, trying to motivate and inspire people to do better. And I got up to 300 subscribers. And then I started doing live streams. First off, nice King of the Hill reference. But my dad passed away on July 10th last year. I'll never forget it. He went into the hospital. Jados, man, let me tell my story. I started with it, yes. I started for shits and giggles because his content was trash, so I tried to make better content. But my dad passed away on July 10th last year. It was an awful time because it happened so quick. When people tell you that this shit happens unexpectedly, he went into the hospital Friday. Gig, man, talk to me, not to Jados, because I will time you out for being just as disrespectful. Chill. So my dad passed away. We did his wake just back in March of this year. And there was only 20 or 30 people in the building, but every single person told me the exact same story. Doesn't matter. Talk to me and not to the comments, because if you're disrespectful to somebody else, I will time you out. Everybody deserves respect on a base level. Doesn't matter if you agree with them or not. No, you're not defending your beliefs. You're being disrespectful. You can defend your beliefs without being disrespectful. No, we're not. We're not debating anymore. The debate has stopped. I'm telling a story now. I will, but I'm reading your comment now, and you're being disrespectful. The internet is full of trolls. Nikolsky, stop, man. Chill it. So, anyways, these 20 or 30 people were all telling me the stuff that I already knew because my dad has helped my ex girlfriends. My dad once, literally, my front tie rod broke in an old vehicle of mine, and I smashed into the back of some dude. My dad had a few beers in his system, and like he probably shouldn't have been on the road. But my dad literally dropped everything and came racing. Jose, man, that chill. My dad came racing to help me. So I've got all these stories that, and all these people are telling the same story. And literally, every single person is like, your dad was always there for us. Your dad always cared for us. Your dad always bailed us out of tough situations. Thank you for setting an example, Michael. Um, your dad literally dropped everything and came for us, and I have these exact same stories. So my whole perception on why my channel existed changed because my dad always believed if you could do good, you should do good. So now everything I do with the channel, because I don't actually need the money. I don't need the money from YouTube at all. So every time I say that you guys like donate or like memberships or like subscribe, like I don't need the money. I have a really good job, pays for everything I needed to, put me in this brand new truck that I'm currently sitting in. I'm sitting in a 2022 Toyota Tacoma that I bought from the ground up. It had 6 kilometers when I got it. So I don't need the money from YouTube. I take the donations and I take the membership fees and I take everything and I'm going to donate it all to charity. If I have 5,001 Canadian dollars, and the reason I say 5,001 Canadian dollars is because somebody could donate 5,000 something in their own currency and it might equal like $2. No, I timed you out for being disrespectful to other people. I already told you this. It's not defending you. It's not defending your beliefs if you're being disrespectful. You can defend your beliefs without being disrespectful. And I know you're talking to Jados, not to me, but you should be talking to me because I'm the only person that you can be even remotely disrespectful to. So yes, so the entire reason I do YouTube now is to give back. I was super transparent about how it's not defending your beliefs if you're being rude. You know what? Gig, this time it's my turn. Enjoy 10 minutes now, man. You can sit there quietly now. I do not actually. I don't do any drugs. I only drink socially. I take a couple of Tylenol a day to deal with pain. When I tell you guys that I'm not in this for the money. I just I like that Deadpool lives his life like nobody's watching, but that's why I didn't call myself like handicapped Deadpool or something. I like the fact that like Deadpool can break the fourth wall and like bring people into the comic books with him. But like the reason the channel's called Handicapped Superman, Malika, thank you. That's what I'm saying. He brings people into the comics with him. John Cena sucks. I mean, that's an awful screen name, man. I'm not homeless. I actually have a home. I just choose to stream in the car because it's the best place to stream. Because my truck's brand new, so the seats are comfortable. I have AC if I need AC. I got heat if I need heat. Keeps me out of the rain, the wind, the snow, and everything else. And if somebody wants to be in the stream, they sit over there. If they don't, then there's no camera in people's faces because that's the worst. I agreed to start doing gym content when I hit 3,000 subscribers, so I did. And I'm gonna start doing gym content on my next day off, which is like Tuesday. Like my next day off is technically Tuesday night. So when I go to the gym Tuesday night, I will start doing gym content. No, they'd be wrong because I'm not actually homeless. I just don't stream from my home. I don't lie, man. I just don't stream from my home. Laser line. I play a lot of things. It should have been so the hair is actually new. My hair was never this long, but I'm donating my hair to cancer. Soldier Boy, not an appropriate question, man. Yes. So, but the reason the channel is called Handicap Superman is because I'm actually disabled, right? So I have a condition called cerebral palsy, like I explained before. I was born at 29 weeks. I and being born at 29 weeks, I was born with a small throat, so there was a chance I could have died. Sure. Soldier Boy, stop, man. That's not an appropriate question. John, man, enough. Like, enough. So, anyways, the reason I picked Handicap Superman is because I used to competitively lift, so I used to be fucking huge. Like, you can check out my Instagram posts. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I encourage everybody to be here. Everybody gets a voice, and I read every single comment if I can help it. Anyways, I used to competitively lift, so I used to be fucking huge. So, symbol of strength, Superman. But then also, if you know the comics, you know what his S actually stands for. Cena Man, stop. Exactly. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Don't worry about it. Um, but so if you guys read comics at all, you know what the S actually stands for. It's true. It's true. So, like I said, comments and everything good for the YouTube algorithm. But the S is actually a symbol for hope. In I mean, I'm sure there's other symbols that like were translated into English in Krypton. So the S is actually a symbol of hope in Krypton for Superman. Well, Jados, man, I hate to sound so condescending, but if I start my story from I was born at 29 weeks and the doctor made a decision to leave me in, it means I was like this from birth. So again, I hate to sound so rude there, like because that kind of sounded rude to myself. But I literally start the story the same way every single time. With I was born at 29 weeks, and I was born stupid early. Um, so on top of the strength, I wanted to make this channel a symbol of hope because when I started it, I hoped I could do better than my friend. Turns out I can. And then when I changed the whole perception of the channel, I hope that I can inspire people to do better. I hope I can inspire people to be better. I hope I can inspire conversation, debates, and everything like that. So the reason it's called Handicap Superman is because I'm disabled. Oh no, man, it's fine. People ask all the time. It's a valid reason on why my channel is called Handicap Superman, because who willingly calls himself handicapped? It's because I am. Like, probably should have picked a better screen name, but I've been using Handicap Superman for everything. Evil Human, have a good day. So when I started YouTube, it only made sense. And it still makes sense. Ah, man. Come on. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. A little bit of troll never hurt anybody. I missed One Piece. You can do a lot better than that. That's what I'm trying to be, though, man. Like, I tell people I don't believe in God and Jesus because it's my personal belief. But it doesn't mean that I can't sit across the table from you. Stop, man. Stop. Can't even welcome. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Do you know how hard life is actually right now? But it's nice to be able to come talk to people. Deadpool solos everybody. Ricky, nobody gets me down, man. Nobody will ever get me down. And that's your opinion. Stop it, Edge Dog or whatever. I have donated to the homeless, but the specific event that I have ongoing for donations right now has a song. No, a song's never scared me. Um, the specific donation I have going on right now is if I hit 5,001 Canadian dollars, and the reason I say Canadian dollars, actually, I think you might be right. They, I know there was a sword that Deadpool used against Wolverine. The anonymous advisor. Stop, man. Just chill with that. That's not appropriate, man. The the comment section's for everybody, man. Chill out. Tyler, what's going on, man? Good morning. Oh, how about donating in what way, man? Ain't finna to be down the fourth quarter. I gotta go to work, baby. Laser line, you have. Nah, Jaro, stop, man. Stop. I have no idea what that is, man. You're right. I think Black Panther did actually have a one day, man. One day when I figure my life out. No, the comment section isn't for trolls, man. The comment section's for everybody. Wilfred, it's awful cute that you talk back when nobody can see your face, bro. I like Deadpool more. He's like I said, I like the fact that he breaks the fourth wall. It's GY, man. I don't even know what you're trying to say right now. Must be all them video games that's melting your brain. I do like the PlayStation one. Michael, it is a good day. This live stream has been absolutely crazy. Skeleton, what's going on, man? Juggernaut or the Hulk? Oof, oof, oof. Now that's a good question. Hugh, are you up to date on? Are you up to date on the Juggernaut lore though? Do you know that he's actually not a mutant? That he got his powers from like a gem of Sirach or something? Cause like now that changes the game. Yes, yeah. See, you know. You too. I'm an overnight manager. Oh, you're my kind of people, man. Bro, it's 4,000. Talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jean Grey's a mutant, but it actually came out in recent comics that the Juggernaut is not a mutant. The Juggernaut is magical. He got his powers from like the Gem of Sirach or something. The company doesn't make stuff, man. Why are you obsessed with my job? I'm not saying what my job is because I'm not trying to dox myself. I have a job. I'm an overnight manager. That is my job. I don't know, man. World Breaker Hulk. I think it's World Breaker Hulk is like all powerful. Pop, what's going on? Good to see you. I think the battle would go on forever. I'm from Canada. What's going on, James? Who doesn't like a rocket ship? You're right. Some people don't know though, man. It's not about being new news. It's just some people don't know. Ah, man, I couldn't pull off the Dumbledore costume. JP, man, settle down. Yeah, man. It if we no, you two stop, man. Let's don't talk about controversial topics like that, man. Enough. Do you need a timeout, little bro? I feel like you might need a timeout, man. You're getting pretty heated about trying to figure out what I do, and now you're making false accusations. Liam, what's going on, man? You two, I don't make guns, man. I would never, I would never. I personally am a card carrying member. Nah, man, I don't do that. I personally am a card carrying member in Canada. I've been through all the courses. I have respect for firearms. I'm not doing that because I'm not doxing myself. You are clearly a child and don't know internet security. Michael, you might know, but see, you're clearly a child, man. So I need you to stop. And pop. So the answer to that is I like everything. I like music song by song. You can't like music based on a genre. Because people that say they don't like country, doxing is releasing personal information that could hurt you either financially, physically, or locationally. But you cannot base music on genre because that's closed-minded. To say you don't like country music, that means you hate every single piece of country music that comes out of people. That's what I'm saying, which is physically impossible. You can't hate every single piece of country music. You can't hate every single piece of heavy metal. You can't hate every single piece of music of rock. Because if you hate rock music, A, you hate music altogether because rock music started everything. It's not physically possible. So I like music song by song. So I might not like some country, but I like country. I might not like some rock, but I like rock. I might not like some rap, and I mean, I occasionally find a rap song. I'm not a huge fan of rap, I'll admit. I've listened to a lot of rap, and it doesn't tingle. Man, you two, you're barely a child, man. See, Michael was at a Post Malone concert. Post Malone is great. I think it's called Our Song there, Mitch. No, no, no. See, all metal doesn't suck. That's physically impossible. So you've heard every single metal song. I guarantee you haven't. Hugh, man, I'm all no. See, I guarantee you haven't. I guarantee you haven't. I don't think I've ever heard Wireless Dreams. Toe, man, what's going on? That's cool that you do mold injecting, but I still think you're a child. That's what I'm saying. It's not physically possible to have heard every single song from one genre. No? Oh, Carolyn, your favorite is X. That's nice. Oh, I'm not a weed smoker, guys. I don't do any drugs except for a couple of Tylenol to deal with pain. Nah, see, there's no way. Man, there's no way that you have. It's physically impossible. You too, man. You're clearly a teenager. No, I'm not though. Nah, man. I don't do drugs. Just a bit of Tylenol. I'm in constant pain. I should be doing lots of weed, honestly. I live in constant pain. I should be doing lots of weed, but I'm not. No, man, I'm just tired. So I work overnight. So I work from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. Then I go to the gym. So I don't do any drugs. I'm just constantly sleepy because I work overnight. No, man, I don't though. I appreciate the 2 pounds. Don't get me wrong, because it's all going to charity. I do have a shift tonight. But the worst part is since I had to take my girlfriend across Canada to live with her parents so that she could have a better life. I now have to take care of my mom, who actually has to work in a couple of hours. And so now I'm gonna go home, get a couple hours of sleep, take her to work, drive back home, try to get a couple more hours of sleep, pick her up, and then I have to go to work overnight. So like, I'm gonna get like 4 hours of sleep. Man, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't do drugs. I'm not saying I don't believe in them. Some of my best friends, heavy smokers, man. I'm not fading, bro. If anything, I'm gonna turn it into a sleep stream. So technically, I have cerebral palsy. So cerebral palsy is a man-made condition that's technically mental but manifests as physical. So I cerebral palsy is kind of like a spectrum. So it can affect people differently. Sometimes it affects your upper half, which if it affects your upper half, you basically become a vegetable. You can think, but you can't speak. You basically get trapped inside of yourself. I have friends that have it down half of their body, which means that they can still walk with like crutches, but like half of their face has paralysis, and then like a leg. But I have mine in my lower half, so I actually can't walk. Yeah, but you got to remember, comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, whether they're trolling or not. YouTube, stop, man. Ooh, I love answering that question, Geek. Hold on a second. Let me flip the camera around. So I drive using hand controls, right? So if I push down on this, it presses the gas pedal down that way. You can kind of see it. It pushes the gas pedal down. And if I push forward on it, it steps on the brake. In Canada, you have to have a doctor's note, but I also have a suicide knob to help me turn the truck with one hand. I love that question. I absolutely love that question. I love answering it. I'll answer it a million times. Ellie, I always have steel toes on because ever since my operation on my knee, which you guys can see right there, when they had to put my kneecap back together, I haven't been able to feel my toes. So the steel toes protect my toes. Oh, guys, let me tell you, it's cool as shit. Because, so for Halloween, right? And I'm going to preface this by saying it's always in parking lots. So, when you sit all day like I do, let me turn the camera on again. When you sit all day like I do, you have a tendon here on your kneecap that's connected to the top, and you have a tendon down here that's connected to the bottom. So when you sit all day, this tendon here pulls this way because you can see that it's kind of pulling now. This tendon here pulls this way, and this tendon here pulls this way. So it physically pulls your kneecap apart. And so you guys can see that I'm not lying. Check out the knee scar. But also check out these scars because to fix my knee, they had to medically break my legs, stretch my leg back out, and then they put my kneecap back together with metal plates. But in doing so, they stretched the nerve out that was right here. So I haven't felt my toes in years, so I wear steel toes. And I can only feel half my leg, so I can only feel the half of my leg that doesn't have a scar on. Yeah, man. The worst part was it was right in the middle of my tryouts to play for Brazil. I have no idea why it's called a suicide knob. Probably because it breaks away. So I can press a button here and it comes right out because people that aren't disabled aren't supposed to use them. And no, I don't stay in the car. I have an ATV when I get home, which I'm probably going to end the stream in like the next 10 minutes tops. I think 11 o'clock is a good time to end the stream. So I don't stay in the car. I actually can get out. So when I get home, I have an ATV that I transfer to, and then the ATV takes me up to my house. Because my house is in the side of a hill, which is kind of cool. But I obviously can't drive up to my front door. But I can take my ATV to my front door. I was going to play basketball, actually. I am going home after this. I'm going home and taking a nap, and then I'm taking my mom to work, and then going home, taking another nap, and then picking my mom up, and then going to work. Oh man, I'm never high, man. I don't do drugs. No, no, Allie. I've already been on stream for 2 hours. I think that's, yeah, wheelchair basketball. Sorry guys, I'm just texting my mom back 1 sec. Oh, gig, man, that's because my kneecap blew apart right at the tryouts. So in order to get my knee fixed, I had to get my legs medically broken. So my legs were actually stuck out. Like I couldn't bend my legs for 8 weeks. No, no, I can't. I don't. I don't shout people out because you might be saying something offensive. Oh yeah, guys, when I had my kneecap broken, you can't physically bend it for 8 weeks while it heals. So I had both my legs, and I had a custom built wheelchair that held my legs straight out for 8 weeks. It's not about being tough, man. It's just about being better than you were yesterday. Plus, like I've lived a pretty decent life, so I've got all these cool stories to share. Like that's the whole point of the channel. The reason it's called the Handicapped Superman is because A, I'm disabled, but B, the Superman logo. If you've heard any Superman story, it's a symbol of hope. So I hope to inspire people. I hope to encourage people. On my first day off this week, I'm gonna start posting gym content. I don't walk, man. I use a wheelchair. You can actually see it there. The wheelchair is in the back, right there. That's the backrest to the wheelchair. I am a I'm a full-time wheelchair user. Yeah, man. Like I said, for every new subscriber for the month of August, I'm donating 50 cents to sick kids at the end of the month. It's probably gonna be like the 2nd of September, so that way I can let the YouTube metrics catch up to all the subscribers. But on the 2nd of September / the end of August, I'm gonna donate 50 cents for every new subscriber. Ellie, man, stop! Don't bring up. Be respectful. People that ask genuine questions get genuine answers. That's what I'm saying. I could tell you guys interesting stories. I could be genuinely interesting. I could sit here and stream every single day, hang out with you guys and have a good time. Or I can hate the world for making me disabled, but it's not gonna change the fact that I'm disabled. So what's the point in being angry about it? What's the point in being upset over being disabled? Because it's not gonna change. I don't understand why people get so upset when they're disabled. Like, if you can change it, be upset. So if you're temporarily disabled for whatever reason, so let's say God forbid you have a stroke, right? You can recover from a stroke. Be upset that it happened, but then push forward. If say you jump into a shallow pool and you hurt your neck and you get disabled from hurting your neck, be angry and get better. Be angry that it happened. Be angry that you did something stupid. But then get better. But I can't change my situation because no matter what I do, no amount of, and this is going to offend some church people, and I'm not trying to, no amount of prayer, no amount of, that's what I'm saying. No amount of prayer, no amount of life-changing events, surgeries, no nothing is going to change my circumstance. So why should I be mad? Why do I have the right to be mad or pissed off? It happened. I didn't choose to be like this, sure. But I'm the one who chooses to live every day. If I didn't want to be like this, you gig man, don't start with me. This is a permanent disability. Prayer will not heal it. Don't start. Because I have literally hidden people from the channel for this, for saying that prayer, because I've had people come in here and tell me prayer cures cancer. No, no. Okay, perfect. As long as we're on the same page. I did kind of crack it a little. But I've had people come in here and tell me prayer cures cancer. Prayer does not cure cancer. Prayer gives you that motivational boost that helps you fight off the cancer. Prayer, I'm not opposed to prayer because it gives people that confidence boost. It gives people that little bit of motivational boost, and a lighter elevation in mood can help recovery. I'm not opposed to it, but it's not going to cure things. Meant to be chaos, man. Why do you come in here with so much hate? Chill. You literally come in here with hate, and yet I let you come back every single day. So I'll tell you what, that's strike 2 for you, Chaos. Dog, man, don't. Respect people's opinions. He believes... Chaos, man. That's strike 2 for you, Chaos. I've had enough of you, honestly. Goodbye, Chaos. You can now build my watch hours from the quiet of your corner. Jeffrey, man, you've been here before, and I know you have because your stupid-ass profile picture as well as name. Yeah, man, I don't... Alienator, the fact that you don't know proves my point. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You have to come from a place of respect, which is what I don't tolerate. I don't tolerate people coming in here and being disrespectful, which is why Gig got timed out, but now he's chilled. Chaos is in a permanent timeout because there's a second favorite button that happens for strike 3, and that's hide from the channel. So now the guy can sit in his quiet corner for the rest of his YouTube life and can't say a goddamn word, but he can sit here and build my watch hours. And that's what happens if you disrespect strike 3. Gig, man, it's always love. It's always love from this channel. I told you guys, I never come from a place of hate. I simply express opinion and let others express it back. And then I read every single comment, so I can see that people make disrespectful comments, and I try to stop it. Honestly, you can be as disrespectful to a point as you want with me, because I'm the face of the channel. I'm the reason we're all here. No. Hi, don't start that, man. Don't start that, because we're not gonna put down other religions. So that's strike 1 for you, man. But this is where you get lucky, because I'm gonna end the stream. Bro, you could be working and homeless. What's the difference? I'm working and not homeless. So, I'm going to end the stream anyways. But I always like to end the stream. Chaos is nothing but disrespectful every single time he comes to the stream. Jill, just he's very aggressive every time he comes in here. Guys, you can't see his channel history like I can, but every single time he comes in here, he's nothing but disrespectful. So I always like to end the stream on 2 high notes, so just bear with me for a second. You could be, and you'll just get timed out, man, so what's the point? Thank you to everybody that liked, subscribed, scrolled by, said hi, and everything in between, because it all helps for YouTube. It all helps grow my channel, because the bigger the channel gets, the more I can give back to people. Second, and most importantly, because it's the motto to the channel. I don't know what that was. I love the fact that he somehow subscribed to me, so that's fine. But I don't know. It disconnected for some weird fucking reason. Anyways, I always like to end the channel this exact same way every stream, because it's basically the model to the channel. Peace, love, and motivation lead to inspiration. Because when you have peace, when you have love, and you're motivated, you're always inspired to do great things. I love you guys dearly. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going home to grab something to eat and see my mom for a couple hours before she goes to work. I love you guys.